what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Cold plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets. Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it on Fox. We call them Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can and it's dry. Riding in special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot decide. The ladies Mercedes, here goes the surprise. Don't sleep on my this ain't regular size. You really fly, we like pelican guys. You ain't slick, I can tell her the skies. Upgrade at my wrist, put
Welcome in, everyone, to this presentation of the National Football League on EA Sports. This evening, the capper to this divisional round. It's the Green Bay Packers and our home team on Sunday Night Prime Time. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Ready. Test set.
The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Second and inches.
Here we go. Set. 52 blue. Set.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll find some way to turn this into positive yardage, struggling forward for a pickup of about 2.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Down. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Throwing on second down, Love. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Okay, right.
Going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That was caught. It's Chinwe DK. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They'll go for it. Love. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game. They convert on fourth down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that.
And he will score! Jim DK, touchdown Husky. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A return now from the 4. They'll get across the 20, mark them down 23-yard line. Throwing right away is Mahomes. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. And that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10.
The man in motion is Watson. They'll go with the rookie out of Boise State, Ashton Genty. And he'll be marked down to the 45-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Nolan Smith in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Genty in the backfield. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. The right side to Olave. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7.
second down and 3. Holmes fakes the give and keeps it himself. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Green Bay. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, it's Chindike. Now an opening past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Set, punt. Ready.
Now Love. The catch is made. This is Tucker Kraft. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
Now he'll just pitch this one out there.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 47-yard line.
On the set. Ready. Punt.
2nd down throw for Love. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
60 reps. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. On 4th down, here comes the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. That's his first grab of this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll get this off to Genty. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Run right up the gut with Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 3. They go play action with Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8. To the pylon, he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Packers. Butker now for the point after.
Harrison Butker on for the point after.
He knocks it through. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He's to midfield. Still going. And he's going to take this all the way back. 90 yards. It is a touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
Here comes a return from the 3. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. Rushed to his left. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. It's 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Genty. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
A gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6. Now Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will have the first first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Once again, it's Genty. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mahomes. He's got his tight end, that's Musgrave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first grab in this divisional round matchup, and it's good for the first down as well.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it at. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pickup of 3.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. 2nd and 7. Throwing is Mahomes. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll try to pick it up with Genty, and he's going to be taken down here. Pretty good spot, though, yes. He's got it. That's a first down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. It is 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to keep, and he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, cycle. 33, yellow. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Sending it deep for Waddle. He's got it! And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Toronto.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A 19-yard pickup there. Good for a Green Bay 1st down.
And that 1st down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Packers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, 57, 57.
First down throw, Mahomes. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Butker's kick is good. And the Packers get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Good snap, good hold, really good operation by the specialist. Gives this offense the lead right before the halftime break. Now the question will be, can they build on this as they try to close this game out as we look forward to the second half?
Jimmy DK now to return it. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. It's a touchdown. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. You don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. We are set for the second half kickoff. One of these teams ready to book a date in the NFC Championship game next week. And we are back at it with the third quarter. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. They'll start on the ground with Genty. And he'll get forward for a couple. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll go right middle. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. It is picked up by the defense. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, and all of a sudden the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
7-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Block 40. Cut.
We'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
A gain of a yard on the play.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Down. Yellow. 22. Cut.
Love exiting the pocket right. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jordan Love. Touchdown Husky. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Alabama. He's to midfield, inside the 30. And he's going to make it all the way to the end zone. How about a pick 2? 2 points going the other way.
Well, Mike, you don't see this too often in the NFL, the rare pick 2. Now, it won't go down in the stat sheet as an interception for either guy, but the effort won't go unnoticed. For him to go the entire length of the field at the end of this drive certainly ends on a high note after giving up that touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. 1st and 10. Sending it deep for Waddle. And that is incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go, set, ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. That's enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, set.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Abdul Carter, number 3 overall selection. There for the stop.
Brings up 2nd and
From the
7.
46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Out to his right. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Set, hut, ready.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and force for it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
That is caught wide on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
On the set.
Toronto, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. Hut.
They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Move back to the 10. They'll try here on 2nd and goal.
Go now. Set. Go.
Throwing is Love. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete.
To the goal line and in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Toronto. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Huskies will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Drop this one down to Genty. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. To the left side in the hands of Roxy. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
A gain of 14. And the Packer first
Off the
down.
play fake, Mahomes. The man down the field, it's Olave. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. Bowers, the man in motion. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. They go play action with Mahomes. Flush to his right. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day.
That one, take it in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Green Bay. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready. Here we go, set. Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
3-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Set. Ready. 45. White.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground. Man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
On the ready.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Hut.
To throw is Love. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Huskies. Saving his best for the playoffs. in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead, and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll find Mitchell out of the backfield. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Packers.
A gain of 14. First down, Green Bay.
Play action here. Mahomes escaping to his left. Oh, that one is incomplete. Man, that was something. What an adventure. Out of the pocket, looking for something downfield. Cannot connect. And it was an exciting incompletion. Right back to the air for Mahomes. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. From the 38 now, here's second down and 9.
Let's go.
Here's a handoff to Walker. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Come on, set.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. Open man, right side, he's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock,
here we go.
They might be running out of time.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead. But you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Down. 33, yellow.
They'll drop to throw. And he's in. Jalen Coker. Touchdown, Toronto. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a
Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Huskies will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now, Mahomes. On the run to the right. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good.
Mahomes on 1st down. He'll go right back to Bauer. He's got it again. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
1st and goal.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Mahomes has his offense ready to try for 2 more. Back to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Black, 95. Ready.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They will continue on in these playoffs. They're now 1 step away from a Super Bowl appearance. We'll have a tough one coming up next Sunday in the conference championship game.